Good day, everyone, and welcome to Ferg TV. I'm Ray, and I'm glad you stopped by. We got a nice little project today. So I decided that I had had enough with the tank senders that come through on all of these RVs, or most of them, that are just absolute junk. You clean them, and 2 seconds later, they're not reading properly. So I'm going with the SeeLevel. That's S-E-E level, SeeLevel. And I'll show you what I've done with the senders on the tanks, and I'll show you how to put them on. I've already mounted them, but I'll show you how to do it. And the next thing to do is to locate where I'm going to put my panel, which I've located, and now I need to cut it out. And that's where you come in. I didn't want to bore the snot out of you with all the other stuff, so we're going to take this project and go from here. So this is what I've done to bring you up to speed. We tested this, and we know that this side is positive, that side is negative, so I just traced the wire back up here. I split it because I didn't have one of these dead ends that are that big to be able to take that apart and put a new one on. So I just split it and put the positive on there. So we've got juice there. Then the next little task is to run this double wire down through the chase, just like we did the other day. We ran down through the chase, if you watched that video, and it seems like it went down through. So we're going to go down in the basement now and see how lucky we are. All right, it looks like I see that line right here. Getting it is a challenge. Nope, it's kind of wedged on some other wires. I need to get myself in here. Hold your breath. There, got it. All right, so we're going to pull some of this wire through. We're probably going to go up the top here, and then we're going to go down through here. Right there. That's what we're going down through. All right, good. All right, now I got to try to feed it down over here. Through here. Okay, oh, and I can see the ground from here. That's great. I can see the ground. That's because I got the belly of the beast open up. And then we're going to go down and see if we can grab that and pull it through. All right, we are down on the ground looking up, and look at what I see right here. Boom. And that's right where we need to be, because there is our tank sensor. Put the light on. That's the tank sensor that we're going to hook up to. So we're right where we want to be. So we're, just to get you oriented, I'm laying on the ground looking up at the basement area. The bottom is taken out, and there's the tank, and here's the other tank. So this is the galley tank, and this is the gray water tank over here. So what I'm going to show you is the same that's been done from the freshwater tank, which is way down that end at the very, let's see, that would be the left-hand rear corner, to the black tank, which is right there, to the gray water tank right there, and then to the galley tank. So this 5 multicolored wire has been running from the rear to the front. Well, you needed that when you were doing all those other sensors, but now all you need is a black and a blue wire. So there happens to be a black and a blue wire in here, so I'm utilizing them because they're already run and we don't need them for anything else. So now all I've been doing is just kind of daisy chaining them. That's what you do. They all get connected all the way up, black and blue all the way through. Black and blue is on the sensors, okay? So that's what we're going to do again, but this time we're hooking up the one that's going to run up to the panel, the wire that we just snaked through. The red is going to now be blue, and the black will stay black. So I couldn't get a blue and red when I ordered it. That's all right. That's going to be what it's going to be. All right, at least you get to see what's going on. Okay, so again, we're gonna hook up our black and red wire to our black and blue wire, or wires. And the black is the ground, so we're gonna ground it to the chassis. I've been doing it right along. Probably don't need to do them all, but I'm doing them on the way through so I don't have to worry about it. You can't overground it, right? I don't think. I would think not. It's like being wet. If you're wet, you're wet. You can't be over wet. I learned that on Seinfeld. I think that was one of their first couple of episodes at the laundromat. I don't know if you're Seinfeld fans, but I am. All right, let's see. So that is all of our black wires tied together. Looks like it's up in there good. All right, let's crimp it. Crimp it good. Pull test. Okay, they're good. So now that's going to be our ground. Where can we go with that? Right there. Well, that's a little thinner. I could probably go right through that, but we'll drill it. I think that's where I said, right there. Grounded. Excellent. Excellent. All right, so we got our blue wires now. Should have a red and another blue that are going to connect. And then we got to find that red wire that's going to be our other blue wire, if you're following along at home. And then we're going to go in and test this. Oh, baby. And if it works, then tomorrow I'll take care of the re-adhering the sensors. Pull test. Yes, sirree, bub. So what we'll do tomorrow, if this works out proper, which I feel like it will, you'll take the left-hand side, take the tape, roll this up. I've already cleaned all the tanks. I scuffed them a little bit with some 180. I cleaned them with alcohol, isopropyl. And then we're gonna take this, if it reads proper, we're gonna pull this back. We're gonna pull off the backer on these, push them back in place. That way they never move. Then get rid of the tape. And then we're gonna take a little duct tape. I got some Gorilla tape, and put a little piece, just put it right on those wires right there to make sure nothing happens to them over time. All right, I think the best way to approach this is I'm gonna drill a hole top and bottom, and I've already checked, but I'm rechecking just to make sure. I think the file is the way to go. You can dial it right in. Oh yeah, beautiful. that's the tool for that job. That jaggedness off the back side. I think we're ready to take this tape out of here. Oops, broke the tape. Ooh, okay, excellent. So we could put the switch back in because the switch isn't going to have anything to do with what we're doing. Let's do that. So here's our wires for that. Put them through so we can hook them up where we can see them. Boy, we are just about there. If not there, we're there. Okay. Oh, beautiful. Yeah, we'll just make that look good. Put that other one. All right, so we're gonna put a hole right there. Put a screw in. There. Boom. Now, make it look good. The rest, you can't go by the hole here. So, but maybe what I should do is put this in. It's gonna go right there and right there. So we're just gonna something's off somewhere along the line here, so we're just gonna make it look good. And I think it'll be fine right there. I gotta leave this out because we need to get in there for wires. We still have to run our wires. Okay. Okay. Probably got to take this out again, but at least it'll be easy enough to go back in. Where it belongs. She's home, baby. Alrighty. It is the next day, and I'm doing what I told you I was going to do. I'm going to put up my sensors. I'm going to show you how to do one. They're all the same because I don't want to bore the snot out of you. So I'm just going to show you one. This happens to be the galley tank. Hey, it's even marked galley. That proves me right. I sound happy because I am. This was a success. All right, so what you're gonna do is when you put them on, you put your blue painter's tape, right? And the reason that they have you do that is in case you don't get a good reading, you can always move that. Once you make contact, that's it. So now that we've done that and we've tested everything, we now want to adhere the sensor to the tank. I hope this is coming through. I'm testing my new DJI remotes. Not remotes, but yeah, remote mics. So you take the tape off of the left-hand side. The reason they tell you to do it this way is because the wires are on the other side. And so now you're just going to use this as a hinge to make sure it's adhered good. Take this backer down. We've already cleaned the tank, so I don't have to do anything like that. And then use this as a hinge, put it right back where it was because we know we had a good reading. It's got a good adhesive to it. I've already done 2 tanks. This is the 3rd. And it was the easiest to tape. See, others are all tucked in places. It's hard to the video, so I figured I'd show it. They're all the same. And then you take off the tape that you used as a hinge. And then we got one more thing to do. We're gonna put a little Gorilla Tape just to hold those lines in place to take the tension off the sensor. You don't need a lock, you just need something there to hold it. There we go. Because you gotta remember, you're gonna be going down the road with this thing, and they're not gonna be just sitting there like that. They're gonna be bebopping all over the place. Okay, got some good adhesion there. It's good tape, it's Gorilla Tape. Plus the other thing is, you know, I've got a screw right here holding everything in place, and I think we're in great shape. All right. Well, that's it. I don't want to bore you with this. I just wanted to bring you up to speed and show you how you put it on. Pretty simple. I really like this. I mean, it was like $288, $289, something in that area. But I'll tell you, if you can get a reading now, it's worth every penny. All right, so I took this panel out, this panel was already out, took this panel out, connected it, and now we're gonna test it together and see what happens. Battery 13.1. Freshwater 0, which is correct. Gray water 58%. That's a lot. Galley 50%. Black 25%. Oh, I would call that a success. I love this thing. Can you love something like that?
Yes, you can.
We can, and we do love it. I'll tell you, it was worth all the work. So tomorrow I'm going to get underneath there, and I'm just going to adhere all of the sensors and tie all the wires up that I haven't already. And I pretty much have been tying wires as I go, because I hate going back to do all of that, and then you forget something. Hey, thanks for joining me. If you got enough mustard in you, you know the old routine. Go give it the old up yours. If you got a little something out of this. Maybe you did, maybe you didn't, who knows. It might have been even just a chuckle. Anyway, thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you on the next one.